Hi guys, today you should be working on your source of income project if you hadn't started already. I gave this assignment sheet to you on Tuesday. Again, for this project you gotta think about the question, what type of business would you open if you could start a business today? And how would you get the capital, the money, to start your business? Again, you're going to use the internet to research 3 different sources of income. You may not use family and friends as your source of income. You're going to create a brochure for the source of income with your start business information. You do need to go to Edmodo, look at folders, and select accounting. So again, to find sources of income, again at our Edmodo page, if you click on folders, you can scroll down to accounting. And there's 2 ones, how to raise money for your business and the 12 best sources of income. What I would do is look at these 12 best ones. Again, you can choose any 3 except for friends and family. What you need to do is read all 12, figure out which 3 you would be interested in to help you start your company. Once you've identified 3, you're going to come back to the project sheet. 1, you're going to fill out your business idea. What is your company? What are you selling? What are you providing? What product? What service? How much money would you need to start this company? So again, I had a student who wanted to open a hospital. He went online and found out how much money it would cost to open up a hospital. Same thing for my student who opened up a tattoo shop. He went online, just did a basic Google search, how much do you need to open your own tattoo shop? And he got an estimate. So I want you to get a true estimate of how much it would cost to start your company, because you have to include financials. How much money do you need, and what are you willing to give up? Are you willing to give up 5% of your company? 20% of your company? So come up with that, and that's all going to be listed in your business idea. Once you've identified the 3 sources of income, you're going to list them on the lines. And for each source of income, not only do you need to define what that source of income is, but you need to give at least 1 pro and 1 con to that source of income. Through your research and identifying pros and cons of each of the 3 sources of income, I want you to look at all 3 and determine which one would you think is the best one for your company. And I want you to go ahead and put that down as your final decision and tell me why you feel that that would be the best for your specific company. So your first job for this project is to complete this handout. Again, go to Edmodo, click on folders, and click on the accounting folder, and I will use the 12 best sources of income. Also look at how to raise your money. This will help you get started, but you're going to have to do some additional research outside of these 2 documents to get all the information that you need. Once you have this completely filled out in its entirety, you are going to go ahead and begin working on your brochure. Now, I want this project sheet to be completely done by the end of class Friday. If you begin working on the brochure, great, you're ahead of schedule. If you don't get to the brochure, that's fine. We're going to work on it Monday in class, but this assignment sheet has to be done by the end of class on Friday, because Monday we're going to do our brochures. They're going to be due the beginning of class Tuesday, and we're moving on. So again, don't fall behind. If you are working ahead and you get done with this assignment sheet, you can begin working on the brochure. The best thing to use for your brochure is Microsoft Publisher. Again, when you're opening up Microsoft Publisher, you're just going to choose from the templates that are given. Let me exit out of that and I'll show you what that looks like. So if you open up Publisher, you would choose a blank one. What you need to choose from the templates is you're going to choose an informational brochure. Again, you're going to create a brochure that you would give to your source of income to let them know about your company, how much money that you're asking for, and what the money is going to be used for. So again, you're going to have 2 pages to your brochure. Page 1 here, you're going to have the name of your company. So mine was Alpharetta Boutique. and maybe include a picture for your company, your name, give yourself a fake telephone number. This center one is the very back of the folder, so again, it might just be contact information for your company. This page right here is going to be the inside of your store. So once you open the first page, it's going to be that very front flap. So here I wrote for my store. I had mentioned that I'm going to be opening a boutique in downtown Alpharetta. My customers will enjoy the service of high-end clothing and accessories right at their fingertips. Blah, blah, blah. My financials, the goal is to make up to $2,000 within my startup year. Capital needed, I need $75,000. Help with the cost of inventory and building rent, and I'm willing to give up about 5% of my store. So that's that financial information and really quick information about your business idea. The inside flap is where you're going to put most of your information. So again, you have to have 3 sources of income that you've identified and explained. So for each flap, you're going to have a source of income. So I might have bank loan, and then in this section I might define a bank loan is, and I'm going to type out what a bank loan is. Okay, somewhere I'm going to say pro, and then I'm going to type out pro to a bank loan. You receive financials immediately and do not have to give up a percentage of your business. Con, you will have a liability to make a monthly loan payment. Okay, so pro and con. So on each one you should have what the source of income is, quick definition of that source of income, identify a pro and con, and find a picture that goes along with bank loan. So again, my second flap, maybe my second flap I'm doing angel, oops, let me take this off. Maybe my second flap I'm going to do angel equity. I'm going to make that a big old heading like bank loan. And again, I'm going to define it. And then I'm going to list a pro. And we're going to type a con. And then again, include a picture. And then possibly my third one. Again, if the boxes don't work, again, you can always go to insert. You can draw out a text box. So maybe my third one is going to be investors. Oops. Investors. Again, I'm going to define investors, and then I'm going to identify a pro and con and include a picture. So for each flap on the inside of your brochure is going to define and pretty much put the information that you typed or you handwritten on the assignment sheet. You're going to put that information on each one of these little flaps. So you've identified the 3 sources of income that you've researched. Somewhere in your brochure you have to identify which one you chose. So maybe back here on this back side, I will draw a text box because it wants to let me. Come on. There we go. Okay, and then maybe I'm going to say source of income chosen. And then maybe I'm going to say angel equity. Because, and then give me your reasoning of why you chose angel equity. Okay, so your brochure has to have a front flap that details what your business name is, quick little information, maybe a picture. Somewhere on the inside of the flap, you should have information about your business idea, and again, your financials, how much money you're looking for. On the inside flaps, you're going to explain the 3 sources of income that you've identified. Make sure they include a definition for each, as well as a pro and a con. And then somewhere in your brochure, you need to have a little section that says, this is the source of income that I have chosen, and explain and give your example. So pretty simple. Go ahead and use Microsoft Publisher. Again, if you get ahead and get working on this, that is awesome. That is great. Just save it and we'll work on the brochure part in class on Monday. But make sure that you completely finish the handwritten part on that assignment sheet. And you guys have a great weekend. Bye, guys.